Jim Carrey, a name synonymous with laughter and fun for decades, has undergone a remarkable and profound change in recent years. Known worldwide for his roles in iconic comedies like The Mask, Ace Ventura, and Dumb and Dumber, Carrey captivated audiences with his unique talent for physical humor and exaggerated facial expressions. His ability to turn any scene into a hilarious moment made him one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. However, behind the laughter and success, there was a man facing significant internal battles. In recent years, fans and the media began to notice a drastic change in his public persona. The constant smile and endless jokes gave way to a more serious expression in deep, introspective speeches. In interviews and public appearances, Carrey began talking about spiritual and philosophical issues, surprising many who were used to his playful image. This transformation raised many questions. What happened to Jim Carrey? Did he go crazy? What motivated such a radical change? This video aims to answer these questions, exploring the path that led Jim Carrey from being one of the funniest comedians in the world to becoming a voice of reflection and spirituality. Throughout the narrative, we will uncover the events and experiences that shaped this new phase of his life, offering an intimate and inspiring view of a man who decided to abandon the mask of comedy to embrace his true identity and purpose. Prepare for a surprising and emotional journey through Jim Carrey's life, which promises not only to tell a story of transformation, but also to inspire those who find themselves in their own quests for meaning and truth. And at the end, a testimony from Carrey himself will undoubtedly impact your life and perspective on what truly matters. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and join us on this journey of discovery and faith. Jim Carrey was born on January 17, 1962 in Newmarket, a small town in Canada. He was the youngest of 4 siblings. From an early age, Jim's life was marked by challenges and difficulties that would shape his future. His father, Percy Carrey, was a talented musician who had to give up his career on stage to support the family with a regular job. His mother, Kathleen, was a singer who never achieved the success she dreamed of. Additionally, Kathleen suffered from chronic health issues that made her dependent on painkillers and led her to develop a mental illness. Jim's childhood was spent amid these adversities. The constant worry about his mother's health and the financial pressure on the family created a tense and often gloomy environment. To escape this heavy atmosphere and bring some joy to his mother, Jim started using humor as a tool. From a very young age, he made jokes and impersonations to make his mother smile, a desperate effort to ease her pain. It was in this context that Jim's comedic talent began to flourish. He spent hours in front of the mirror, creating funny facial expressions and practicing his impersonations. The mirror became his constant companion, a refuge where he could express his creativity and disconnect from the problems around him. Jim described the mirror as his only friend during those years of loneliness and introspection. In school, Jim continued to develop his talent for comedy. He was so good at making his classmates laugh that the school allowed him 15 minutes every day to perform comedy routines in the classroom. This practice not only provided him an escape from reality, but also gave him a platform to experiment and hone his comedic skills. Despite these moments of joy, the Carrey family's life was marked by financial hardships. When Jim's father lost his job, the family was evicted from their home and had to live in a van for a period. This experience of instability and insecurity reinforced Jim's determination to use comedy as a means to improve his family's life. From these humble and difficult beginnings, Jim Carrey started down the path that would lead him to stardom. His ability to turn pain into laughter and his determination to use his talent to help his family were the first steps in a journey that would make him one of the most famous and successful comedians in the world. Jim Carrey's early career in comedy was marked by perseverance and dedication. After years of using comedy as a coping mechanism in his personal life, he decided to take his talent to the stage. In his late teens, Carrey began performing at local comedy clubs in Toronto, Canada. His unique style and impressive ability to impersonate people quickly caught the attention of audiences and critics. The true turning point in Carrey's career came when he moved to Los Angeles, hoping to conquer the American stand-up comedy scene. The city was known as a minefield for aspiring comedians, but Carrey was undeterred. He began performing at the famous Comedy Store, one of Hollywood's most prestigious comedy clubs. His energetic performances and improvisational skills soon made him stand out. Carrey also became a regular on The Tonight Show, where his frequent appearances earned him a loyal fan base. His ability to turn any situation into a hilarious moment was unmatched. Additionally, he was known for his impressive impersonations of celebrities and characters, which quickly became part of his trademark. In the early 80s, Carrey began exploring opportunities on television. He had a recurring role on the comedy series The Duck Factory and appeared on various TV shows and specials. Although these early roles were not particularly notable, they were crucial in establishing his presence in the entertainment industry. The big break in Carrey's career came in 1990 when he was cast in the sketch comedy show In Living Color. The show became an instant hit, and Carrey stood out with his memorable characters and physical humor. Characters like Fire Marshal Bill and Vera DeMilo became iconic, and Carrey's talent for slapstick and improvisation captivated audiences. The success of In Living Color opened the doors to Carrey's film career. In 1994, he starred in 3 blockbuster films: Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. These films not only solidified his position as one of Hollywood's top comedians, but also showcased his versatility and innate comedic talent. From that point on, Carrey's career skyrocketed. He became one of the highest paid and most sought-after actors in the film industry, known for his ability to draw large audiences to theaters. His journey from a young comedian in local clubs to an international superstar is a story of determination, talent, and the ability to turn adversity into success. After his initial film successes in 1994, Jim Carrey quickly established himself as one of Hollywood's most influential and successful actors. His unique style of physical comedy, combined with an incredible ability to improvise, made him stand out in an industry filled with talent. With films like The Mask, Ace Ventura, and Dumb and Dumber, Carrey became a global phenomenon, attracting audiences of all ages and cementing his position as an entertainment icon. In 1995, Carrey starred in Batman Forever as the villain Riddler, demonstrating his ability to adapt his comedic style to different genres. Although the film received mixed reviews, Carrey's performance was widely praised, further solidifying his reputation as a versatile actor. That same year, he returned to the role of Ace Ventura in Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, which was also a major box office hit. The string of successes continued with Liar Liar, 1997, where Carrey played a lawyer who, due to his son's wish, is forced to tell the truth for an entire day. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Carrey's performance was acclaimed for its blend of humor and emotion. This film showed that Carrey could not only elicit laughs, but also create an emotional connection with the audience. In 1998, Carrey took on a role that would mark a turning point in his career with The Truman Show. This drama, with a touch of comedy, followed the story of a man who discovers that his entire life is a live reality show broadcast to the world. Carrey's performance was widely acclaimed, earning him his first Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Drama. This role demonstrated the depth of his talent, proving that he could shine in both dramas and comedies. The following year, Carrey starred in Man on the Moon, portraying the eccentric comedian Andy Kaufman. His intense and dedicated performance earned him another Golden Globe, solidifying his position as one of the best actors of his generation. This role also showcased Carrey's commitment to his characters, often immersing himself deeply in the personalities he portrayed, even off camera. In 2000, Carrey returned to comedy with How the Grinch Stole Christmas, where he played the famous Dr. Seuss character. His captivating and transformative performance won over audiences and ensured the film's success during the holiday season. That same year, he starred in Me, Myself, and Irene, a comedy in which he played a policeman with dissociative identity disorder, once again demonstrating his ability to balance humor with emotional complexity. Throughout the 2000s, Carrey continued to diversify his portfolio with films like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004, a romantic and psychological drama that garnered critical acclaim, and a BAFTA nomination. This film, in particular, highlighted Carrey's ability to deliver subtle and emotionally rich performances far removed from his early comedic roles. Jim Carrey's Hollywood success is not only due to his innate talent for comedy, but also his willingness to take risks and explore a wide range of roles. His career is a testament to his versatility as an actor and his dedication to his craft, qualities that transformed him from a young comedian into one of the most respected and beloved artists in cinema. Despite all the success and his always cheerful public image, Jim Carrey faced deep internal battles throughout his life and career. Behind the constant smile and endless jokes was a man dealing with depression and a relentless search for meaning and authenticity. Carrey's struggle with depression was something he faced for many years, even while reaching the pinnacle of success in Hollywood. He often used humor as a defense mechanism to hide his pain and insecurities. This internal conflict intensified as he continued to play roles that required constant joy, an image that often did not reflect his true emotional state. The pressure to maintain a public image of constant happiness began to weigh on Carrey. He found himself increasingly disconnected from his true identity, battling the feeling of being a caricature created for the entertainment of others. This sense of disconnection and the need to explore his true self began to emerge more intensely, leading him to deep reflection on his life and choices. Carrey's personal crisis intensified after the tragic death of his ex-girlfriend, Catriona White, in 2015. White took her own life, leaving Carrey devastated and plunged into a state of pain and existential questioning. This traumatic event led him to an even more intense search for answers and understanding about life and death, as well as his purpose in this world. During this period of profound pain, Carrey began to withdraw from the spotlight and media, opting for a more reclusive and introspective life. He sought answers in spirituality and found comfort in Christian faith. His spiritual journey led him to a deeper understanding of himself and his role in life, and he began to speak openly about his beliefs and experiences. Carrey also began to express his internal struggles and personal transformation through art. He devoted much of his time to painting and sculpting, finding in these mediums a form of expression and healing. His artworks often reflect his search for meaning and his view of the world, frequently addressing themes of pain, redemption, and hope. This personal transformation also impacted his choice of roles in cinema. Carrey began to move away from pure comedies and seek more complex and profound characters that reflected his internal journey. Films like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and The Number 23 allowed him to explore and express his own struggles and feelings in a way that resonated with both him and the audience. Jim Carrey's personal life is a story of highs and lows, laughter and pain, success and introspection. His willingness to face and share his internal struggles with the world offers an inspiring view of a man who, despite his challenges, continues to seek authenticity and purpose. Carrey's transformation is a testament to his resilience and his ongoing quest for deeper meaning in life. Jim Carrey's transition to more serious roles represented a significant evolution in his career and reflected his personal growth. Initially known for his hilarious comedies and exuberant physical performances, Carrey began exploring more complex and emotionally deep characters, challenging both himself and his audience's expectations. A key milestone in this transition was the film The Truman Show, 1998. In this drama with a touch of comedy, Carrey played Truman Burbank, a man who discovers that his entire life is a reality show broadcast to the world. Carrey's performance as Truman was widely acclaimed, demonstrating his ability to deliver a performance that was both moving and introspective. The film's success and critical acclaim proved that Carrey could go beyond comedy, touching on profound and provocative themes about the nature of reality and identity. Another significant step was his performance in Man on the Moon, 1999, where Carrey portrayed the eccentric comedian Andy Kaufman. This role required a complete immersion into Kaufman's complex and often enigmatic personality. Carrey was praised for his dedication to the role, even living as Kaufman off camera. His performance earned him a Golden Globe and solidified his reputation as a versatile and talented actor. In 2004, Carrey starred in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, a romantic and psychological drama that explored themes of love, loss, and memory. Carrey played Joel Barish, a man who opts to erase the memories of a failed relationship. His performance was subtle and deeply emotional, revealing a new facet of his acting ability. The film was critically acclaimed and is often cited as one of the best of his career, highlighting his capacity to convey vulnerability and emotional complexity. Beyond these roles, Carrey also explored darker and more introspective themes in films like The Number 23, 2007, a psychological thriller in which he played a man obsessed with a book that seems to reflect his own life. Although the film received mixed reviews, Carrey's performance was noted for his commitment to a dramatically different character from his previous roles. The shift to more serious roles was not just a career strategy for Carrey, it was also an expression of his personal evolution. Over the years, he underwent an internal journey of self-discovery, facing personal challenges and seeking a deeper meaning in life. This search was reflected in his choice of roles, where he sought to explore more complex aspects of the human experience. Carrey was determined not to be defined solely as a comedian, but as an actor capable of portraying a wide range of emotions and themes. In addition to films, Carrey began making more serious choices in television. In 2018, he starred in the series Kidding, where he played Jeff Piccirillo, a children's show host facing a deep personal crisis. The series was widely praised for its sensitive and emotionally rich approach, and Carrey's performance was highlighted for its depth and authenticity. Kidding allowed him to explore themes of pain, loss, and redemption in a way that resonated with many viewers. In summary, Jim Carrey's transition to more serious roles was a reflection of his evolution as an artist and as an individual. He sought roles that allowed him to explore the depths of the human experience, balancing humor with a sincere exploration of life's complexities. This shift not only expanded his reach as an actor, but also inspired many to see beyond the comedian's mask to the complex and introspective man who always lay behind the laughter. Jim Carrey's encounter with faith marked a significant turning point in his life, both personally and professionally. As he faced personal crises and sought answers to existential questions, Carrey began to delve into spiritual matters, seeking a greater meaning for his life and career. During a period of deep pain and introspection, especially after the tragic death of his ex-girlfriend Katrina White in 2015, Carrey began to question his identity and purpose. This devastating event led him to an even more intense search for answers and a deeper understanding of life and death, as well as his purpose in this world. In the midst of this search, Carrey found comfort and direction in Christian faith. He began exploring the teachings of Jesus and seeking a deeper connection with God. This period of spiritual exploration provided Carrey with a new perspective on his life and values. He began to see his career and talent not just as a means to achieve success and fame, but as a platform to share messages of hope and redemption. Carrey started speaking openly about his faith in interviews and public appearances, surprising many who only knew him as a comedian. He discussed how spirituality helped him overcome his internal struggles and find a deeper purpose. In speeches and conversations, Carrey often addressed themes of forgiveness, grace, and the importance of living an authentic life. A notable example of this transformation was his participation in a charity event organized by Homeboy Industries, an organization dedicated to rehabilitating former gang members. During his speech, Carrey spoke about the power of forgiveness and grace, comparing his own experiences of suffering and redemption with the journeys of the individuals served by the organization. His message that suffering can lead to salvation and a deeper understanding of life resonated strongly with the audience. Carrey also began integrating his faith into his artistic work. He used painting and sculpture as means to explore and express his spiritual journey. His artworks often addressed themes of redemption, pain, and hope, reflecting his ongoing quest for meaning and spiritual connection. Carrey's spiritual transformation was not just an internal change, but also a public commitment. He decided to use his platform and influence to speak about the importance of faith and spirituality in modern life. Carrey began dedicating himself to charitable works and helping those in need, using his resources and fame to make a difference in people's lives. In summary, Jim Carrey's encounter with faith represented a profound and multifaceted transformation in his life. He found in spirituality a source of comfort, direction, and purpose that not only helped him overcome his own internal struggles, but also inspired him to use his platform to share messages of hope and redemption. This spiritual journey continues to shape Carrey's life and career, highlighting him as a figure of resilience and inspiration. As Jim Carrey's personal and spiritual transformation progressed, he became increasingly critical of the entertainment industry. He began to question the superficiality, values, and practices of the industry that had defined his career and public image for so long. Carrey started using his platform to speak openly about the problems he saw in the entertainment industry. In various interviews and public appearances, he discussed how the relentless pursuit of success, fame, and external validation can be harmful to mental and emotional health. He highlighted the constant pressure to meet public and media expectations and how this often leads artists to lose themselves. A particularly notable moment was his interview on the red carpet at the New York Fashion Week in 2017, where Carrey expressed his skepticism about the value and purpose of such events. He described the entertainment industry as meaningless and talked about the need for authenticity and genuine purpose in life. His words surprised many as they contrasted sharply with his former persona of a carefree comedian. Carrey also criticized how the entertainment industry manipulates the public. He spoke about how media and films often promote unrealistic and distorted views of life, creating expectations and standards that are impossible to meet. For Carrey, this manipulation contributes to a cycle of dissatisfaction and unhappiness for both artists and the public. In addition to his critiques of superficiality and manipulation, Carrey also addressed darker issues regarding the inner workings of the industry. In appearances on television shows such as Jimmy Kimmel Live, he made comments about the influence of secret groups and conspiracy theories like the Illuminati within Hollywood. Although these statements were met with skepticism and criticism, they reflect Carrey's disillusionment with the industry that helped build his career. Carrey also used his art to express his critiques of the entertainment industry. His paintings often tackled themes of corruption, superficiality, and the empty pursuit of fame and success. Through his art, he sought to highlight the need for authenticity and the importance of finding deeper purpose in life. This critique of the entertainment industry was an integral part of his personal transformation. By moving away from the comedic roles that made him famous, Carrey sought roles and projects that resonated with his new worldview. He aimed to work in films and series that addressed deep and meaningful themes, challenging the norms and expectations set by the industry. In summary, Jim Carrey's critique of the entertainment industry is a reflection of his personal and spiritual evolution. He used his platform to question the industry's superficiality and values, promoting a message of authenticity and genuine purpose. His willingness to speak openly about these issues and his quest for deeper meaning highlight his courage and integrity, inspiring many to reflect on their own lives and choices. Jim Carrey's personal and spiritual transformation not only changed his approach to acting and the entertainment industry, but also led him to become more intensely involved in social and spiritual causes. He began using his fame and resources to make a positive impact on people's lives and promote values of compassion, altruism, and faith. One of the most visible forms of this commitment was his collaboration with charitable organizations. Carrey became deeply involved with Homeboy Industries, an organization that helps former gang members rebuild their lives through job training, education, and social support. During his speeches and visits to the organization, Carrey shared his own experiences of pain and redemption, using his story to inspire and motivate participants to overcome their challenges and find a new path in life. In addition to his work with Homeboy Industries, Carrey also supported several other social causes. He donated generously to institutions dedicated to mental health, education, and child welfare. His foundation, the Better You Foundation, works to improve food security around the world by promoting sustainable farming methods and supporting disadvantaged communities. This commitment to the well-being of others reflects his desire to use his privileged position to make a difference in the world. Carrey also incorporated his spirituality into his philanthropic activities. He frequently shared messages of faith and hope in his public speeches, emphasizing the importance of forgiveness, grace, and compassion. Carrey sees his mission not only as helping others materially, but also providing emotional and spiritual support, encouraging people to find a greater purpose in their lives. Another important aspect of his spiritual commitment is his involvement in promoting peace and interfaith understanding. Carrey participated in events and initiatives aimed at fostering dialogue and cooperation among different religious communities, seeking to build bridges and promote harmony. He believes that spirituality can be a powerful unifying force capable of overcoming divisions and promoting peace. In addition to his direct work with social causes, Carrey also uses his art to convey spiritual and social messages. His paintings and sculptures often address themes of redemption, hope, and the struggle against injustice. He sees his art as an extension of his spiritual journey, a way to express his beliefs and inspire others to reflect on their own lives and values. In his personal life, Carrey continues to devote time to meditation, prayer, and studying the scriptures. He believes that this daily spiritual practice is essential for maintaining his emotional and mental balance and for strengthening his connection with God. Carrey also participates in spiritual retreats and seeks guidance from spiritual leaders to deepen his understanding and growth. In summary, Jim Carrey's commitment to social and spiritual works is a natural extension of his personal transformation. He uses his influence and resources to promote causes that reflect his values of compassion, altruism, and faith. Carrey seeks not only to help others materially, but also to provide emotional and spiritual support, inspiring many to seek a greater purpose in their lives. His dedication to these causes highlights his integrity and desire to leave a positive and lasting impact on the world. Jim Carrey's transformation journey is a rich and multifaceted story of personal, professional, and spiritual evolution. From a young, talented comedian in Toronto clubs to a world-renowned superstar, Carrey has always used his humor as a tool to face challenges and connect with others. However, his life and career are much more than laughter and box office success. They represent a deep search for meaning, authenticity, and purpose. Carrey went through periods of great success and recognition, but also faced intense personal crises and internal battles. His struggle with depression and the impact of losing close people were catalysts for his spiritual journey. By seeking answers and a deeper understanding of life, Carrey found comfort in Christian faith, which provided him with a new perspective and source of strength. His critique of the entertainment industry revealed a new dimension of his personality. A man disillusioned with the superficiality and pressures of fame, but also determined to use his platform to promote messages of hope and authenticity. Carrey not only distanced himself from the comedic roles that made him famous, but also sought characters and projects that resonated with his new worldview. Carrey's commitment to social and spiritual works is a tangible expression of his transformation. He dedicated his time and resources to support important causes, using his influence to make a difference in many people's lives. His art became a form of expression of his internal journey, addressing themes of pain, redemption, and hope. Ultimately, Jim Carrey's story is a powerful reflection on the human capacity for transformation and resilience. He has shown that it is possible to evolve and find a new purpose, regardless of external adversities and expectations. His life inspires others to seek authenticity, face their own struggles with courage, and find meaning in their personal and spiritual journeys. For those who see themselves reflected in Carrey's trajectory, his story is a reminder that true happiness and fulfillment come from within. By abandoning the mask we wear to please others and the world, and embracing who we truly are, we can find peace and purpose. Carrey's message is clear. No matter how difficult the path, there is always an opportunity for redemption and a new beginning. Jim Carrey's transformation continues to be an example of how the quest for self-knowledge and purpose can lead to a richer and more meaningful life. His journey challenges us to look beyond appearances and seek what truly matters. And just as he found a new path, we can all find our own truths and live accordingly. Dear God, today I come before you to reflect on the incredible journey of Jim Carrey's life and to seek your blessing on my own life. I thank you for every moment of his story, for in each of them I see your hand and your purpose. Lord, help me learn from Jim's difficult childhood in Newmarket. May I use my adversities as a strength, just as Jim used humor to cheer his mother and bring light to dark moments in my life too. I thank you, Father, for the glorious days Jim experienced in Hollywood and for all the laughter and joy he brought to the world. But I also thank you for the moments of loneliness and internal crisis he faced, which led him to question the superficiality of fame and seek something greater and more meaningful. Help me remember that regardless of worldly success, true purpose is found in you. Lord, praise be for his spiritual quest, especially after the painful loss of his beloved Katrina White. Amidst the pain and despair, Jim found comfort in your presence. May I also seek refuge in you during my own storms and find the peace that only you can give. I thank you for his courage to criticize the entertainment industry and expose his truths, no matter how unpopular. Give me the courage to speak the truth and live according to my values, even when it means going against the current. Lord, I am grateful for Jim's commitment to social and spiritual works. His dedication to helping the needy and promoting compassion is a reflection of your love. May I be inspired to follow in his footsteps, using my gifts and resources to do good in the world. Finally, Father, I ask that you continue to guide Jim Carrey on his spiritual journey. May he continue to find peace and purpose in you, and may his story continue to inspire many, including me, to seek an authentic and faith-filled life. Lord, bless my life and the lives of all who watch this video. Help us learn from Jim Carrey's story and apply these lessons to our own lives. May we find in you the strength to face our challenges, the courage to live our truth, and the compassion to serve others. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.